Hey everyone, and thanks for tuning into the channel. I'm Jason Worley, and today we're going to show you our Duramax replacement upper coolant pipes. Well, you're not looking at any horsepower gain with these parts, unfortunately. These are just one of those final steps to tidying up. If you've already got all of our intercooler plumbing package, you've got that upgraded intake, powder coated coolant tank, that ugly black rubber hose on the top of the engine is one unsightly piece. We offer a replacement coolant pipe for all model years from 01 to 2024 in a couple different versions for some models. One thing about our pipes that is a little different from some of our competitors is we use a heavier gauge, 14 gauge material versus a lot of other guys that use 16 gauge. The reason for that is when you go to tighten your clamps, you don't have to worry about crushing down and kinking or creating dents in that pipe, which is what happens with some of that thinner gauge material. So it's a good heavy duty, heavy wall. You can crank on that T-bolt clamp to make sure that those boots don't leak and not worry about crushing that aluminum pipe. As I mentioned, we offer these for every model year Duramax. The red one here is our 01 to 05 version, and this particular one is meant to work with the OEM style hard pipe that comes out of the thermostat housing. So this is purely replacing just the OEM rubber hose. Same style for the 06 to 10 LBZ LMM. These two are just replacing that OEM rubber hose connecting to that factory hard pipe. An additional option that we do offer for the 01 to 10 guys is the complete billet thermostat housing and coolant pipe kit. And that would be this one directly in front of me here that looks quite a bit different from the rest. So there's a couple additional benefits to this particular kit which we cover in a separate specific video to the billet thermostat kit. But this one, in short, replaces the factory steel hard pipe off the thermostat housing and the rubber hose and reroutes that coolant from the top of the thermostat housing directly to the radiator instead of behind, in front of the turbocharger and over the top of the engine. It routes that pipe more similar to what you'll find on the later model years 11 to current, which we have here, our WC Fab Red. This is our LML replacement pipe, replacing the factory rubber hose, connecting directly to that factory thermostat outlet, which are also going to be available very shortly as an upgraded powder-coated item and directly to the radiator. Moving next down the line, we've got our white one here. This is our 2017 to 2019, the first gen L5P. They increased the size of the radiator. When they went to the L5P model, there was quite a horsepower increase that year in 2017. And with more horsepower, the factory has to add additional cooling. Larger water pump, larger diameter coolant plumbing, as well as larger radiator. So they went from 1 3/4 diameter plumbing, which is what we found from 2001 to 2016, and that increased to 2-inch diameter in the 2017 model year. So a little bit larger pipe, but again, same features, same benefits as all the other model years. And then lastly, we have our WC Fab Gray here for the 2020 to current model year L5P. The 2020 to current, shaped a little bit differently than the previous model year L5P, uses our custom formed silicone boot shown here. So all coolant pipes from 2011 to current come standard with our WC Fab logo. If you're choosing a single coat color like this gloss white one, the WC Fab logo comes standard as a brushed aluminum finish. If you're doing a 2-coat color, you'll typically have a clear coat finish on your tag, or you can choose the powder coated WC Fab tag, whether you're wanting that the same color as your pipe or choosing a different color to contrast the coolant pipe itself. Now the 01 to 2010 model pipe that just replaces the hose and uses the OEM factory hard pipe on top of the engine, those do not come with the WC Fab logo. If you choose the billet thermostat housing kit that reroutes that coolant over the top of the engine as we discussed, for the 01 to 2010 model, those will come with the WC Fab tag. Of course, like all of our product, powder coated here in-house in our state-of-the-art facility. A lot of different colors to choose from. We also have a lot of in-stock, quick-to-ship colors if you're in a bind or decide a last-minute upgrade before the weekend show, wanting to get that coolant pipe changed out. We have WC Fab Red and Gray, gloss white, gloss black, as well as a couple other colors in some cases that are available for quick-to-ship. If you're willing to wait for the standard lead time, you've got thousands of colors to choose from. even wild custom ones like this Mermaid Candy here in this LBZ LMM replacement coolant pipe. If you got any questions about our coolant pipes, feel free to drop a comment below or reach out to our sales team. We'd be happy to help. Thanks a lot for watching. Mermaid Candy.
It's called Mermaid Candy.
It's a good one.
Mermaid Candy.
It potentially could be a good one to pick up, like at the end, because it's got enough flake.